Picture it, you're writing an email. You have your from line and signature set up correctly, you open with an amusing sentence which connects you to the recipient, and you know that what you want to get out of this whole interaction is a 20-minute interview. Great! You followed all the rules and are almost finished. Almost, because there's one more piece of the puzzle which many senders forget to think through before sending their email, but it is also one of the most difficult parts of a cold email to get right: the value proposition. Why? Well, because if it's too salesy, they can get scared off. Too blurry or too personal, and your recipient may not understand your point of view and may even delete your email immediately. So, to better understand the importance of the value proposition in cold emails, let's go over what it is and the rules governing its proper use, and later we'll cover how it looks like in practice. So, the value proposition is all about telling the addressee the exact reason why we reach out. Why now and why to them. But you probably knew that already. And if you've got at least a bit of experience in cold emailing, then you probably already figured out that the reason why writing a great value proposition is difficult is that there's a delicate balance between writing about ourselves while still keeping the focus on the recipient, which we have to keep. As the name suggests, we are proposing value, not to ourselves, even if you want to take something out of the given interaction, but to our prospects. And from that, we can extract two main guiding principles to follow. Number one, it's all about your addressee. Try giving them more value that you will receive yourself. And number two, do not sell here. The opening email is never the right time to try to convert. With that in mind, when you finish your first draft, read it aloud to yourself or to another person, and if it sounds even a bit too salesy, take a 5-minute break and go back to the drawing board. Figuratively, of course. Now, let me give you some inspiration for when you're about to write or rewrite your value proposition. It's very important that all parts of your message click together, and that is best learned through practice. So, let's go over some practical rules that you have to keep in mind during the entire process based on decades of collective knowledge of our marketing and outbound teams. The most important thing to remember is to avoid a long list of your company's strengths and your product's incredible features. Here, at Woodpecker, we know that we have an amazing product to offer, but do we just go around shouting it from the rooftops? No, we try to incorporate it nicely into our emails and our content. See, when you keep the focus on the other person at all times, they don't even realize when you're transitioning to talking about how awesome you are. Imagine you're writing a movie script, not an email. The prospect and their company are the main characters, and you, while not an antagonist, are just a background character helping them. The line between helping and selling is very thin though, and we're gonna get better judging where it is over time. At first, just remember to never cross it. So finally, what should your value proposition include? Let's go over it quickly. Number one, the reason why you chose them and not somebody else. Tell your recipient exactly why they should trust you and listen to you. Of course, in order to do that, you actually have to have a real reason behind that. Also, remember to connect it nicely with your introduction. Number two, a clear outline of your proposition, aka just tell them what you can do for them in a concise way. If you can't do that, it's time to go back to that imaginary drawing board of yours, and it would be best if your goals would align with your prospects. Make that your value proposition. Number three, the benefit of your collaboration. So, not just the boring, mostly technical stuff from the previous step. This is where you can pull out the big guns, find out what they long for, and show them how they can finally achieve that by saying yes to you. Number four, examples of how other people and companies benefited from cooperating with you in the past. If you've got impressive numbers, you can definitely show them off here. This is like putting testimonials on your product page, which itself was proven to be one of the most effective tactics to convince prospective buyers to say that magical word, yes. Finally, remember about the tone of voice of your proposition and the entire email. It's not the queen you're writing to, so avoid fake praise and empty phrases. Write like you want to start a conversation, not close a deal. Please, if you can take anything out of this video, remember, be honest and real, keep it short and sweet, and put your recipient first, above anything else. And that's it. As I've already said, it gets easier over time. For now, if you're looking for some examples of great value propositions we've come across, head on over to our blog post via the link in the description. But either way, I hope that now, when your email will get read, it will also get a response. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck out there!